why society has changed so much in recent decades, but education has not? Why your kids pretty much learn the same stuff at school that you did back then? Well, the trouble is, the education system we are operating with was designed for industrial society, and that's gone. Not entirely, but much of it is gone. We need an education system for connected society because that is what we are in. Let me explain. In industrial society, education was a product. In fact, you were the product. It was a product that passed through different stages of manufacturing. So you passed through these stages. First you went to kindergarten, then to elementary school, high school, maybe university, and then came the long stretch of your professional life. And this is when you had to do that one thing you were really good at until you were discarded for retirement. This was industrial society. In industrial society, knowledge was key, and someone else decided what you had to learn, what the knowledge is that you were supposed to consume and that you had to reproduce. So someone else decided it. It was all about knowledge. And it was about competition. You were supposed to outsmart your competitors, your classmates, your friends, your colleagues. So just to make sure that you got better and better and better at the one thing you were supposed to be good at. And the core was, this was all about efficiency. In industrial society, efficiency was king. Because just when you were very efficient, you could be part of a process where distribution of labor was key. So to run the economy efficiently, you had to be an efficient product. Connected society is different though. Connected society is more like an ecosystem, when everything is connected with everything else. So what happens is, if you change one thing, then something happens somewhere else. So it's not about consuming knowledge and doing one thing, but it's about responsiveness, and it is about problem-solving capacity. This is what you have to study for a connected society. How to solve problems, how to define problems, how to set goals, and how to adjust and operate. And for this, it's no longer about competition, because you're not supposed to get rid of everyone else. You're supposed to work together for the best solution. Also, it's not like in a product-oriented society or economy when a product is done, because in connected society, you're never done. Imagine all the data that is floating around. It's constantly being complemented, it's constantly learning, it's constantly adjusting. So in connected society, it is all about adjustment and finding creative solutions for problems. And the major goal is no longer efficiency, but the goal is creativity. Why is this? Because in connected society, actually, artificial intelligence, robots, machines will be the heroes of efficiency, no longer the humans. In connected society, we humans are the ones who have to be creative. So this is a difference between an education for industrial society and connected society. What has to change though? 3 things. An education for a connected society has to be more inclusive, it has to be more collaborative, and it has to be continuous. Inclusiveness. Think about it. Currently, we're wasting so much potential because we're not including all perspective. People from different social backgrounds don't have that much access to education as you might have. Or women or other minorities we are not using the full potential of society. Not everyone can contribute. So in an inclusive education system, everyone can contribute. And in an inclusive educational system, it's also about user centricity, because every one of us brings very different things to the table. Different knowledge, different skills, different talent, different experiences. So we have to make use of all these differences and open up all this potential by really focusing our tools, our learning experiences on really the different talents, different capacities. So it's all about inclusiveness. But inclusiveness is not enough. The next big thing is collaboration. Imagine a team, a football team, a soccer team. A great team is always stronger than its single parts. I am a university teacher and I teach media companies and change management, and I really know what a great team can achieve. So team collaboration is everything, really. Collaboration to achieve a further goal. And in this kind of setting, everyone can be a teacher. Look at your kids. When they don't understand something, they just go to watch a YouTube tutorial or something. So everyone can be a teacher at the one thing they are good at, and you can collaborate. And the third thing, inclusiveness, collaboration. The third thing is continuous. An education system, the education, has to become continuous, because as I said before, you're never done. The world changes. And currently we don't make use of all the talent, all the creativity. That doesn't stop with retirement or even much earlier, when you felt in industrial society someone wasn't efficiently contributing any longer. No, imagine an artist. Think of Picasso, for example. He went through very different life stages, and his artwork reflects different life stages. It's not about knowledge and about efficiency, but it's about energy levels. It's about talent, bringing stuff to the table, responsiveness. It's all about knowing what's needed. So experience is really highly valued in that kind of education system. So how to go about this? Actually, the COVID-19 situation was an ideal thing to kick off the reinvention, the disruption of education. Because it forced us to do things that we never did before. It forced us to collaborate, to work together, to communicate across time zones and experiences. Also, it made education much more accessible, even for people who were not able to physically travel. And it made us learn so much about ourselves and others. It also made us learn, though, about things that the digital world can't convey. It made us learn about human needs, about the importance of community, belonging, touch, about body needs, like you need breathing space, downtime to recuperate, fresh air to get new ideas. So the ideal situation now is to really learn from what the COVID-19 situation has taught us and apply it, combine it with the needs that were emerging and come up with a new education system. So the goal of all of this should be really to unleash creativity by making education more inclusive, collaborative, and connected. To really discard the paradigm of efficiency, because let's leave efficiency to the robots. Humans are about creativity. Efficiency we should be done with. So let's collaborate, let's learn together, and let's cooperate for a brighter future ahead.